Introduction. Every creator hits a wall. Experience, opportunity, and developing your career reveals how to break through it. We will focus on what it says about career and work. Stay with me, the best part is near the end. Overall summary. Values, passion, and purpose. Which one should guide your career? Create a career portfolio, not a career path, a new way to think about your professional growth. Your passion can help you find a career you'll love and decide what career moves to make. How do I build a career portfolio? Adapted from Why You Should Build a Career Portfolio, Not a Career Path, on hbr.org, October 13, 2021. I'm interested in building my career as a role. Chapter 1. Career and Want. Want to advance in your career. How to talk to your boss about your career development. Don't leave your professional growth to chance. How to make better decisions about your career. The right way to make a big career transition. Think about the why, the what, and the when. What if I don't want a traditional career path? 4 pieces of career advice. It's okay to ignore. You don't have to become the boss to grow in your career. You can become a leader, even if you're not a manager. The case for making terrible career choices. Learning what you don't want can bring you closer to what you do. Section 1. What kind of career do I want? Values, passion, and purpose. Developing your career. You've heard the advice. Define your values, follow your passion, and find your purpose. Identifying and understanding our values, passion, and purpose takes introspection and self-discovery. Once you understand what you want, it's another challenge to apply those aspirations to your career. Is there a way to align your vision of a fulfilling career with the job market? The only way to answer these questions is to understand the concepts of values, passion, and purpose, clarify your own perspective on each, and reflect on what they mean for you and your career. And it's likely that they will change as you grow in your life and career. People told her that this is what it's like when you're early in your career. You need to follow the rules if you want to advance. You may choose one to pursue in your career and focus on others outside of work. Or you may follow one passion at the beginning of your career and make a shift later to satisfy a different one. She was deeply passionate about helping others and knew she wanted to pursue a career connected to people. When the time came for her to choose a career path, she resisted her family's suggestion of going into finance and insisted on exploring a career where she could directly work to support others. Like your values, your purpose can help guide your actions and serve as a constant reference point for decision-making in your career. It can be a guidepost for long-term planning, helping you understand your career in the context of what you ultimately want to achieve or the legacy you want to leave behind. Paula was unhappy in her career, so when it came time to rethink her path, she considered her purpose. These concepts are deeply interconnected, and aligning them will give you the best chance at having a fulfilling life and career. The truth is, values, passion, and purpose are words. They will impact your life depending on the meaning you assign to them. It's up to you to discover what they mean for you and your career. Chapter 2. Career and Portfolio. Purpose encapsulates how your values and passions come together. It can be a helpful guidepost for long-term career planning. Adapted from values, passion, or purpose which should guide your career. Check out this article and video. Section 2. How do I build a career? 2. Create a career portfolio, not a career path. Every 4 years or so, something inside me shifts. I get restless and want to learn something new or apply my skills in a new way. Broadening your career focus and professional identity is no longer seen as a negative. A career portfolio is a different way to think about, talk about, and most important, craft your professional future to navigate our ever-changing world of work with purpose, clarity, and flexibility. The first thing to remember is, you already have a career portfolio even if you don't realize it, and even if you've never had a paid job. What are the benefits of a career portfolio? Practically speaking, a career portfolio leads to greater ownership of your career, because unlike a job that someone else gives you, and determines the scope of, and whether you will advance. A portfolio can't be taken away. Similarly, a career portfolio gives you a unique professional identity that evolves alongside you, and isn't royal to the core if you lose a job, shift gears, or even start over from time. How do I use my portfolio to land the roles I want? It's key to be clear about how your portfolio enables you to be proactive, to learn, and to contribute in ways that a traditional career path would not. As you think about your career, try stepping away from the idea that it needs to be a path, and start thinking of it as a portfolio instead. Whereas a career path tends to be a singular pursuit, climbing the ladder, a career portfolio represents your diverse professional journey. Looking for another way to think about your career path? Watch this video. Whether you're getting started in your career, or are ready to take the next step, you need to approach your career goals strategically. You need intention, but also flexibility. To move forward, you need a career guide. A career guide is a well-thought-out plan highlighting what it will take to progress your career in ways that you find meaningful. The ultimate goal is to identify and take steps that will help you align your career with your deeper purpose and skills. What difference do I want to make through my work? When picking a job or career path or saying yes to a new project, for example, you can ask yourself, does this align with what matters to me? Chapter 3: Career and Work. Example 2. I'm committed to making a difference by helping people learn and grow in their roles through my work. It's important to always be on the lookout for opportunities that align with your purpose and skills. That way, when an opportunity arises that aligns with your purpose, goals, current skills, and the skills you need to build to move forward, you'll be ready. You need great people around you to inspire, challenge, and support you along the way. Now's the time to do the work. With your career guide drafted, your purpose at hand, and your attention focused, you're ready to move forward. If you want to move forward in your career with intention, consider creating a career guide. And because a job seems like it might help you advance in your career doesn't mean you should always take it. It's all about taking the time to know what the role will entail and how the organization will, or 1T, align with your values, potential, and career goals. If you're 5 years into your career, and the criteria asks for 8 years, apply. So when you find a role you think will help you step up in your career, take these steps before accepting an offer to make sure it's the right move for you. Their work history, background, and qualifications, skills and expertise, can help you get a realistic sense of the role and evaluate your own skill level. Every business has a culture, the values, habits, and behaviors that define their day-to-day work environment. If it's not a good fit, it may be more difficult for you to grow and learn in the role. Should you get the opportunity to meet them, ask yourself, can I see myself working with and depending on these people? Do you want to work for a legacy brand? For instance, if you want to pursue higher education in the future, ask if there is a work-study policy. If you're looking to hone your technical skills and work with the best people in the business, ask about mentoring opportunities or development programs. But the more you engage in the process, the more confident you will be in your career decisions. You deserve to find a role and a company that works for you and your career goals as much as you work for them. Whatever comes to mind when you think about potential career wins, there's a good chance taking on a stretch assignment wasn't on your list. The reason such projects can be so positive for your career growth is that they offer a great opportunity for you to learn new things, meet new people, and shine in a new arena. But if you're willing to take the risk, and you do it well, taking on a stretch assignment can be the thing that helps you move forward in your career. Chapter 4: Career and Them. Based on my own career and experience mentoring others, I can tell you that, despite the initial fear, taking on a stretch assignment is usually worth it. Handling unfamiliar work is a skill that you can learn and refine. Here's how to tackle your next stretch assignment and use the opportunity to reach your career goals. Earlier in my career, I had the opportunity to lead the daily morning news meeting at a media outlet where I worked. Until that point in my career, I had most often seen men or white women play this high-profile role. When you reach out, explain the project you're leading and what information you want to learn from them. What is your role and your team's role on this project? No matter how senior they are, if this project and its success is important to them, they will want to support you and see you succeed. But remember, this project is an opportunity to hone new skills. It might take your career in a positive, unexpected direction. Taking on a stretch assignment, a project that requires skills beyond your current level, can help you learn and grow in your career. Listen to this podcast. 6. Want to advance in your career? Build your own board of directors. If you're reading this, chances are that you have a lot of questions about building a career. Should you be focused on making an impact or learning new skills? Is it better to find work-life balance or put in more hours to prove yourself? A career board of directors, on the other hand, is a more expansive network of individuals who act as independent advisors to you. You can reach out to them with smaller asks than you would a mentor, though, over time, a few of them may grow into that role. While there's no right or wrong way to build a board, here are a few tips I often suggest to my clients to help them start out on the right foot. Begin by assessing where your career and personal life currently stand and how you want them to change, or not, in the future. How do I imagine my career path will look? Do I want to make a lateral move or find a completely new role? These questions may vary depending on what stage of your career you're in. For instance, someone who is thinking about starting a family may be more focused on work-life balance, whereas a new grad may be more interested in defining their values and career interests. Chapter 5: Career and Board. Your desire to build a healthy routine may encourage you to connect with people in different stages of their careers to learn about how they set work-life boundaries. They will evolve with your career, and as they do, you should reach out to new individuals for different perspectives. Are there people in your life whom you find inspiring? Depending on the advice you need, this could include a former peer, a friend's parent, a career coach, an alumnus of your college, or even your supervisor. If you choose to inform the people on your board, set up a call or an in-person meeting with them. I'm reaching out because I've been building out a career board of directors. It's a group of people I admire from whom I hope to learn as I grow in my career. If a prospective board member can't commit, that's okay. Thank them for their time and ask if you can revisit the opportunity with them later on. Managing a career board of directors requires a degree of time and effort. As your board is helping you find fulfillment in your career, they should receive that same fulfillment by being a part of your journey. For instance, if you receive a promotion after a bunch of mock interviews with different directors on your board, take them out for a celebration, write them handwritten thank you notes, or recognize them on LinkedIn. If a member of your board is looking to move out of their role into a new industry, for example, maybe you can give back by connecting them with someone you know. If one of them is looking for feedback on their kid's college application, step in and offer to help. Deciding how to move forward in your career can be an isolating, anxiety-filled experience. Building a career board of directors is a great step toward taking ownership of your future, cultivating a valuable network of supporters, and, ultimately, finding fulfillment in your life and through your work. When you're getting started in your career, creating a personal board of directors can help you make decisions and move forward. Assess where your career stands and how you want it to change. You can connect your directors with each other or offer to help if one of them is looking for guidance. How do you build a network when you're getting started in your career? The problem is, while LinkedIn can help you build your network and career, few people are using it well, especially reaching out to new contacts. Are you seeking more information about a role or company? Again, the acknowledgement that I'm using my time to help matters. Open-ended messages like "I wondered if you had any openings" aren't useful, because all of those details are on a company's career page and that puts the work on the person you're asking. I'm looking to get some clarity on the role and responsibilities before I apply. Closing. That is the heart of experience, opportunity, and developing your career. If it helped, a quick subscribe keeps more summaries coming. So how do career and work connect? That is exactly where we started. Go back to the top and watch it click into place.